joined by senior Natalie Burmeister, Manchester Valley. Natalie, congrats on the great game.
Thank you.
Boy, it was right down to the wire. You had a 2-goal deficit with only a few minutes to go. You guys never wavered, though. I mean, during your timeouts, I'll ask you in a second, but what was the feeling like? You saw them go up by 2, and you knew there was only about 5 minutes left. Was there any doubt, or was there any sort of like, oh, we got to really kind of ratchet things up here because time's running out?
There was definitely a lot of pressure, but I think we've been in this position before, especially like in states last year. We know what this is like.
That's true.
We all have confidence in each other, so we just went out there and we knew we could do it. So there was a lot of pressure, but we knew we could do it.
So Emma gets the ball to you for the game tying goal. It's a great one-time shot. Then you get the ball back there and you call that timeout. And you don't have to tell me everything that was said, but what was the plan? What was what we saw, the play you guys drew up?
Pretty much. The plan was to get the ball in the back, get it to Emma, and run it through the top, but it ended up working going through the back a little better. So we went with what it gave us, and it worked out in our favor.
That she gets double and she passed it to you, and you know she's going to split the two defenders and try to get to the goal. And that's got to be just, you guys have been playing together for a while now. You know, you throw it right to where her stick's going to be. More often than not, she's going to come up and get it.
Yeah, I heard her say one more, and I knew to give it to her, and I knew she would finish.
So you had the lead, 20 couple seconds left. Century wins the draw, so now you got to play quick defense. And yet, when they try to make the pass, there's Emma to intercept. What was that feeling like when you saw her grab that ball and head the other way?
It was just really reassuring, just to know, because they can score in 10 seconds. That's all it takes. So just to have that possession at the end was just key for us.
Maybe there's pressure, too, that, okay, you've won 26 now, 27 games in a row. I know you guys don't care about that right now. You're trying to just win every game you can. Century's a good team. They're a team that wants to win a state title. Not that you guys certainly aren't, but how much better does it make you guys to play in games like this when it's two really good teams that come right down to the wire like that?
It really shows us that we can come back from deficits. We've been in a lot of positions like this before in the past, like in Liberty a few weeks ago. Right. So it just shows us that when there's more pressure and later in the season, in the postseason, that we can come back from those deficits. So we just never give up on each other.
You have them again coming up in the game that counts in the county. So there's really no days off when it comes to this county county race. And you just mentioned it last question. You guys have already know what it feels like to be in that situation and win a state championship. You were down in that game against Middletown and came back and won it. That springboards you into this season where you know the target's on your back. How do you feel like you guys have handled that? So yes, you've won all the games, but how do you feel like you've handled all the adversity that comes with being the reigning state champs, getting everybody's A game? You've passed all the tests so far. It's got to make you feel pretty good as you get almost to the midway point here of the regular season. Yeah,
we're just keeping the mentality that the pressure that we're feeling is a privilege, and we're just not taking it for granted and just going out and doing our best every day.
Want more local sports coverage? Be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.